Hello everyone! In this video series we're going to learn how to build a model apartment using a previously created floor plan. Now I would like to inform you that this is a lesson made for beginner and novice Revit users. This will prepare you to use basic Revit functions and build models with ease. Now without further ado, let's begin. In this episode I'll take you through the basic format of the Revit's main page and its user interface. I'll be using the 2016 version, but using any previous version should be fine. Now remember, this is a step-by-step tutorial, so I'd like you to follow the steps that I take closely. Now when you first open Revit, you'll see a screen similar to what I have here. And you'll have two main types of files, projects and families. Now families are the components that go into your projects, such as walls, doors, and furnitures, and each family will contain different types. For example, under a rectangular column family, you may have different types including varying dimensions, reinforced rebars, and more. Projects are self-explanatory. This is where you use families to create a model of your building. Under the project section, hit New. Now within template file you'll find a drop-down bar. This gives you the option to choose different types of templates that lets you do what you want essentially. Now in our case we want to click on the architectural template. Now go ahead and click Browse and find any file type that suggests a default metric file, as we'll be measuring in centimeters. So right now I'm in Imperial, so I would want to change this to US metric and default metric. And make sure you have project selected and hit OK. So here's the main screen that you'll be working on throughout most of this session. This may seem overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we'll cover the basics of what you need to build a simple apartment block. So first on the top bar we have the big R right here, which is where you load, export, save, print, etc, etc. And the options button is also here to change your internal settings within Revit. And on the next bar over, you have some quick access options of pretty much things you can do all over. Now over here we have different tabs which allow you to access different tools, and different tools displayed on the next level here. Now we will be going through many of these functions on a later video, so if you feel you need help to distinguish which button does what, you can hover over it, and Revit has a library that displays some helpful tips. Now on our left and right we have some very important windows. We have the property window and the project browser. Your project browser may be located in the same column as the properties, so you can just move the window to the right, as I have, for easier access. Now under the properties menu, we can alter the properties of any component or windows we select. For example, if we select a column, we can adjust its height, material constraints all over here. And under the project browser, we have access to different views of buildings, such as the floor plan, elevation view, ceiling plan, or even a 3D view of the model. Your families and groups can also be found here in the menu. I'll also give you a quick demonstration on how to navigate with your camera around your 3D model. I'll be using the building we're creating later as a quick demo. So here we are in the 3D view. This allows us to view all around the building and have quick access to different components. Now, as always, scroll down to zoom out and scroll up to zoom in. This is standard across many interfaces. Now holding down your middle scroll button allows you to pan. And now to orbit, you want to hold down Shift and hold the middle scroll button and move your mouse around as desired. Now finally, this box on the top right corner will give you a guide as to what part of the building you are looking at. You can also use this to navigate in the page. All these views will be applicable in other views except for the plan and elevation views, which are primarily 2D graphics. Now, in the next video, we'll be setting up our project to prepare ourselves for building. Thanks for watching.